The election will have obtained, but the rest were blinded.
I know I don't like a lot of you Israelites. I do know that. You guys are bop to that list.
And you know what? And I'm always frowned upon and looked at as the divisive one when I be trying to tell y'all that these is some nasty mother shut your mouth.
Can a brother have anal sex with his wife? Can he have anal sex with his wife? And the answer, I'm gonna break some of your hearts. The answer is yes. Do it live sex.
And I be trying to tell y'all that these is some nasty mother shut your mouth. They mother shut your mouth.
Yeah, man. When I say I don't like anybody that's been following social media and stuff like that, there's a picture floating around of some old nasty Nate ass looking dude with a young girl. Young girl's supposed to be 17 or 18 now. I'm not sure of her age, but the young dude, the old dude, who was they were trying to say he was 35. I don't know what he was saying his age was, but I know people was trying to say he was 35 years old. That nigga looks older than me. He looks like he looked like he about 55, 56, some nonsense like that, unless he just had a rough life. Be that as it may, the girl that he's talking to is 15, 16, 17. Apparently he's saying they ain't had no sexual congress with each other. But irregardless of that, it's kind of disgraceful to groom. Is that what you said? They say they doing grooming young girls.
And that's how you know that them bastards. You understand them FOPE cats that y'all think are special for some reason. I don't understand. But the day that it started coming out, they released a video on it. Why it's good for elder men to groom young women like that. You know what I mean? And that just goes to show that they convicted. You know what I mean?
It's good. I just don't, like, what does that mean? It's good for elder men to groom women for what? Pederasty?
I don't know.
Like, what's the grooming of, like, how about it's better to let that father raise that child? How about that? Or be a father figure, not I just want to know what the grooming them for. That's amazing to me. And I just didn't like Zabak, who I believe is the head of that particular organization. I just didn't like that he made a joke about wait till sometime at midnight, LOL, inside joke. I just don't understand the concept of where fame or authority to do it, and we frown upon that. We just had that whole Nazi situation, what he was doing with young girls, and then now it seemed like Israelites seem to be doing it. I call them GMS light. GMS would openly purport that you could rape women. So now HOI ain't saying you can rape women, but you can talk to them and prepare them for when you want to sleep with them.
Listen,
why not get somebody, if in your wisdom, you should get a young woman, you should get a young man for a young woman. That would make more sense to me. To get some old ass dude with some young ass girl, like, she's not gonna experience no happy marriage. I mean, number one, he old. Like, what type of rod? I mean, how much beating he gonna be? I mean, not to get too vulgar and all into it, but how much he gonna be able to do with this young girl? I don't understand that. I just don't understand that concept. I think they're disgraceful. When we say we're not affiliated with no other Israelite groups, these are always the prime examples. If it ain't IUIC bringing that Hamite in and he kills a sister, tranny gate that they had. So they done had Hamite gate or where they say that nigga was from. They tried to say he was from Ashanti. Thank the Most High for Commander General High.
That's right.
Thank the Most High for Commander General High.
That's right.
Like it is. The answer is yes.
Thank the Most High for Commander General High.
That's right.
You're inspiring a nation of perverts to stalk young teenage black girls. And I think our young women are getting manipulated enough. I think our young women, where they talk about all these black women missing, we do all these stories. That's why I do lectures like Who Destroyed Our Children? I do that for Israelites, because Israelites love proliferate. Well, if she come on her flower. A woman coming on her flower does not mean she's ready to have sex.
Right.
Does not mean she's ready to be a wife.
Like it is. The answer is yes.
I want to give all the praises and the honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rekah, Akwadash, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, that is peace to the elect. I wanted to touch on this video real quick. This is, actually I just saw it, so I didn't even have time to prepare for it. It's kind of raw, kind of. I put some clips in. This is by Across the Line Radio, hosted by Captain Dzariak. Okay, and he's going in on the, there's apparently Zabak and some other Israelites who are talking about grooming young ladies or whatever. I don't know the whole story, but this is something I guess Fopi and various other Israelite groups now. This tells you that with GMS, we was always right. And, you know, now you got groups who are now trying to take on the credit of what we knew all along. But we're not teaching to do these things that these other Israelites now are starting to do. See, secretly, a lot of these Israelite groups know that Great Millstone got the truth, man. A lot of you guys know that. And Captain Dzariak, I'm just going raw with this. Captain Dzariak, he always brings up GMS and the so-called rape issues, and young women, which he's never seen any man of Great Millstone, or that we teach in this doctrine, court young women, groom young women into being Israelite women. You know, although a lot of young women like older men in general, okay? But somehow this Western cultured society have destroyed the brain cells of these Israelites, okay? A lot of things he said in there was way off. I am in agreement that we are not to be getting 13 and 14-year-old girls, okay? Especially if you are a 30-year-old man, 40, 50-year-old man in this society. But he doesn't understand, according to the scriptures, when you look at Joseph and Mary, Joseph was not a very young man, and Mary was a young woman. And the word virgin simply can mean a woman, a person without sex, but it can also mean a young woman. Let's get that. Let's go to Matthew 1:23. Behold, a virgin shall bring forth a child, okay, which I believe the Hebrew word is baswala, okay. Behold, a virgin shall be with child, okay. So how's a virgin going to be with child if she was already a so-called virgin, okay? And shall bring forth a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which being interpreted is Yahweh is with us, okay? So let's go to the interpretations. Let's go to the blue letter. A virgin, a marriageable maiden, okay? These people have been too caught up in Western culture. And I believe these guys at ISUPK, I should be gay. I mean, these guys, they just want to impress the woman. You know, I'm tired of seeing you damn simps, man. Okay? Now, also, I am not in condoning Zabak and the rest of them doing what they're doing. They're just putting a bad name and a bad stain on the whole Israelite so-called movement, whole Israelite faith, okay, which these guys don't have faith. Okay? Now, General Yohanan literally said he even teaches that it's okay to have anal sex, commit sodomy with your woman. Now, if guys were doing that, that's between them and the Lord, but we would teach against it. We would teach not to do that. Matthew 5:17 says, think not that I come to destroy the law or the prophets. I come not to destroy but to fulfill. And if any man breaks one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be counted least in the kingdom of heaven. This is who we thank General Yohanan for. General Yohanan is no different than the comforter, okay? These guys look up to General Yohanan like he's the new comforter, man. That's what these guys look up to him for. I do understand that, okay, you would have your elders and your teachers, which I look up to my elders and teachers. But the difference with us, and I'll say myself, is I'm here to defend the doctrine, okay? And if I felt my teachers was going off, I'd be against them going off. But I don't feel that they're going off, especially if it's coming from the spirit of the Most High, man. And that's what we believe. Okay? Us at Great Millstone, this is what we believe. Okay? These are the same guys that said the mark of the beast is not the RFID and slacks on the prophecies. This is what they do. They sit up here and gossip about other camps. And when we do it, we're considered the most hated camp in the world. Now, Zabak and them and Fopi or whoever is acting out on these Western culture ideals, okay, against Western culture. But you don't hear all these Israelite groups coming up and saying, hey, they're rapists, they're the R. Kellys. They can only say that about Great Millstone. That's why you people make me sick, man. You people are sick and you make me sick. You Israelites, all you do it is for the woman. And Captain Tazariak talking trash. And it was already reported that he don't take care of his own wife and children. That's alleged. I can't say that for sure. That's that man's business. But damn, don't come off and talk about somebody else and your own house ain't in order. Okay? He said, let the fathers raise the children. What fathers? What fathers are going to raise these children? Well, these fathers have done a damn bang-up job raising these young ladies, didn't they? Okay? Now, I'm not in agreement with these Zabak and all them, and they're talking about grooming young ladies in this society. No, because these young ladies ain't right anyway. Okay? Now that brings me on to my next point, because he said these are children, there's a pedophilia. Okay? ISUPK is nothing more than a Israelites on Christian steroids, man. Christian church on steroids. This is what everybody in Western culture thinks. So at the time of Yahushua, going back into the ancient times, were they going by the age of 18? And if that's the case, then that would mean America has it right. Right? And we all know America is backwards. We all know Babylon the Great does not do anything right according to the scriptures. So when was a woman of marriageable age according to the scriptures? We do know of the thing called menstruation. Okay? Let's go there real quick. I just want to touch on this point. I may do more in this video, another edition, I'm not sure. But if any man, this is 1 Corinthians 7:36, but if any man think that he behaveth himself comely, okay, toward his virgin, which proves that women were property, okay, they were. But these captains and all of them, they still stuck in Western culture, man. If she passed the flower of her age and need so require, let him do what he will. He sinneth not. Let them marry. Okay? Have sex. Let him do what he will. Okay? So the virgin would be a young woman. And a young woman at that time would not have had sex if she didn't have nobody. You guys just got it all wrong. Let's go to Google. I mean, I only got to go to Google. This is just what I pulled up real quick. It says they missed the meaning of these phrases. Past the flower of her age, which simply means that she is now menstruating. Wait a minute. Okay? When you deal with the word, when a woman has a menstruation, she has what you call a monthly. And what is a monthly cycle? It goes to the moon cycle. That's what month means. It means moon. So it's a cycle. Everything was set up. The sun, the moon, the signs of the heavens, everything was set up for a reason for us to deal with on this earth, man. But nah, man, not Jake. Jake, so-called, comes against the white man. They want to fix black people, but they're in total ignorance about scripture. Okay? True, they can correct these guys, these Jakes, these Israelites on going off. It's understandable. Don't lie and say the flower of the age doesn't mean marriage, which in this society it damn sure doesn't. Okay? Even then, that would just means that she's either close to ready or almost ready for sex. How would you know? Then he goes on to say, well, there's women today that's older and don't even is not ready to have sex. Well, you know what? That's why when they hit 30 years old, they got to get special examinations to have children because they too goddamn old. They don't understand this is the agenda for the elites for world population control, man. They don't want you to make babies, especially Israelites. I mean, I could do an hour video on that, man. Okay, it says past the flower of her age, what simply means that she is now menstruating and has reached her childbearing years and is ripe for marriage. The flower of her age is when she first begins to menstruate, and it usually occurs around the age of 12 or 13. Okay? But these guys at Captain Tazariak and all the ISUPK and other Israelites, y'all all got y'all heads up the woman's ass. Because these women are thinking on a carnal level, and so are you. It's all to appease the woman. And not my daughter, not my daughter. You know why not your daughter? Because none of you goddamn daughters was raised right. None of you goddamn daughters have the common sense, okay, or the mentality or womantality of women back in the ancient time anyway. I damn sure wouldn't want a 12 or 13-year-old daughter laying up with some Jake today. But guess what? They get 18 and 19. They slept with 100 goddamn niggas. You know? They slept with 100 damn niggas. Okay? And they still, what? They turned 18. They supposed to know what they're doing, right? So they go to court. I mean, they go to the church. Same thing as the court. They go to church, get married, and ask the father to give the daughter away, which the daughter gave herself away a long time ago. I've done videos on that. This is just the hypocrisy and the madness and the ignorance that these men have when it comes to the scriptures. They don't quite have the full understanding of the teachings of the teaching of the scriptures. You could commit sodomy, but when a woman's, according to the ancient time, okay, a woman had to be what, 18 years old? Come on. And yes, women were raped in the ancient times. And it wasn't the rape that you see today. Rape just simply means seized and grabbed. And we went over several videos on that. And even in the other translations, it say that. Okay? Even in the other translations, it say the same damn thing. Okay? Let's go to this Holman Christian Standard Bible translation. I'm just sticking on this topic about the virgin. It said, but if any man thinks of he is acting improperly toward his virgin, if she passes marriageable age. So wait a minute. You tell me the Most High said, be fruitful and multiply. But you only got from the ages of 18 to 30 to be able to be fruitful and multiply, knowing that you can only have one child at a time? I don't get it, man. That shit don't make no sense. A woman's supposed to be ready to have children by the time she's 13, 14. In some cases, there's young women in other countries who had children at 12 years old. Okay? And it wasn't about the father's age. If she was of age. Today, an 18-year-old can mess with a 50-year-old goddamn man. And nobody would say nothing. Come on, man. You guys got to grow up in the truth. Now, and again, I'm not at all against what they're saying about these other guys in these other camps. If they're doing that madness in this society, this is not, these are over-righteous Israelites that's trying to, take advantage of the fact that they're Israelites and not understanding that these young women that they're so-called courting and grooming, their minds is on levels of like 5-6-year-olds. So they ain't going to be right any damn way. A woman that is raised right, and he said, how about let the fathers raise them? Well, how about the mothers raise them? The mothers ain't been doing a good job, nor the fathers. But the mothers are supposed to go to the book of Titus, the 2nd chapter. The mothers are supposed to teach the young ladies to be good, to be sober, and how to behave. Are these women doing that? Absolutely not. Okay? Absolutely not. Okay, I just wanted to touch on that. It's not making any sense what the captain is saying. He's just got to throw GMS in there. See, GMS make these guys look good. That's why they do it. That's why they want to talk trash because it makes us look good. Then everybody going there. The guy clearly said it was a bot. The people on the comment board saying, no, I think he broke off from GMS. Shut the hell up, man. That's all I have on that. Shalom.